Hello, and welcome to the Creative Yarnaholic podcast. This is episode 8. My name is Rachel, coming to you from Middle Tennessee. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This is my little space on the internet where I'll be talking about knitting and crocheting, mostly knitting. And I will start off today with my FOs. All of my finished objects, which I have 3, they're all sample knits. My first 2 I sent back, and that is for the Wool and Women Fiber. Here's their logo. And the main color is Flamazing. Hopefully you can read that. And the shawl that I have pictured here, this is the Full Heart Crescent shawl by Alice Dunn Smith from Birch Tree Knitting. It is a 1 skein shawl, a shawlette. And I actually added the 2 minis, and I'll picture the yarn here. I added the 2 minis where the transition is within the pattern to try and work those colors in, since those colors are actually in the main color. And this is fingering weight. It is the 80-20 blend, which is the superwash merino and nylon. And that is one that you'll get. And the other one is also Flamazing, but it's in the DK. And that pattern here is, that is the Granny Stitch Bandana by Elder Yarn Crafts. And that is 100% merino, again, DK weight. Those I finished and sent back to Andrea, so she should have those any day now. So you'll see that on her Instagram page. I don't know if she's done a reveal yet on Instagram or on YouTube. YouTube, it's the Wool and Women, and Instagram, it is Wool and Women Fibers, and that's along with Sammy, which is her twin, of Sammy's Tiny Trinkets. And actually, today is their birthday, so happy birthday, guys. I don't know if you'll be watching this, but happy birthday. My sister's is right around the corner, which, Poppy, if you're watching, remember, next Sunday is Lori's birthday. So tell her happy birthday, even though I'll probably send you a reminder anyway. Hi, Poppy. And the second one I actually have here, which is these here. And this is For You to Dream, which I will actually show you her card. And it is in the Daybreak Sugar Sparkle. It is a 75% superwash merino, 15% nylon, and 10% stellina. So I don't know if you can see the sparkles in it or not. Hopefully you can. But I did the contrast colors that she sent me, the orange and the yellow. I went ahead and did the toes, heels, and cuffs in those colors, and their matching socks. And I will be sending these out to her tomorrow. And those are my 3 finished objects. So this will count as, let me get my little thing here. Oh, sorry, I just... this will count in the summer sock camp. She's on Ravelry and Instagram for Crazy Sock Lady. I can also enter this into the Sock Challenge 2024. And I'll put her information on here. Alindria Knits, I believe that's her name on Instagram. Hers is going to be on a Google form. I'm sorry. Summer Sock Camp by the Crazy Sock Lady. You can enter on hers under Ravelry and Instagram. Hers ends on August 31st. The Sock Challenge 2024, that is by Alindria Knits, and that ends August 11th. And hers is on a Google form. Then you have BDO Knits, and hers is BDK Knits, or I'm sorry, BDK Sock Cal, and that ends on July 5th. and that's on Ravelry. Then you have, hopefully you can see this on here. Oi, that is hard. It's a little bingo card. And this is by Yarnia, which is Shop Yarnia on Instagram. They also have a YouTube channel. And theirs ends on September 22nd. I'm sorry, September 2nd. And theirs is on Google Form as well. And then there's going to be Sock Week, which this won't be entered in for. I don't think I can do Sock Bingo on here, but the other three I know I can. Sock Week is not until July 21st through the 28th, and that's Nitty Natty, and hers is also on a Google form. There's two more knit-alongs, which is the Summer of Chickens by Nitty Bitty Sisters, and that is going on now on Instagram until July 31st. And then there's the Staple Tea Cowl, which is on YouTube and Discord until July 28th. And I don't remember how, I think you just do your finished objects on there until the 28th. I don't honestly remember. So I'll have to look that up, and I'll leave the information on all of these down below. But I'll go ahead and share with you what I'm actually working on now. So I was going to actually reveal the socks this other way, but because they're with my FOs, I didn't do it that way. But this right here is my Delicue bag that I got for my birthday from my niece. She bought it for me. And this is their train case, I think it's called. But it has a lot of room in it. I have some goodies down in there. It has a lot of room in it, and so actually what I was going to do is going to reveal out of here my socks. So, like I said, I'll probably cut that out because it was kind of dorky. I may put it in as bloopers, who knows. So my Delicue bag, because they're having this hashtag right now, if you have a Delicue bag, to do Delicue in the wild. And that would have been wild, I guess. Again, dorky. So my works in progress, I just started. This is in my bag from my swap partner from Socks, Fiber Friends Sock Swap. Olivia made this for me, and I still have the goodies inside here. And this is as far as I've gotten. So I went ahead and I did the trim on the contrast color, and then I just started the cuff on the main color. And here is my progress keeper that she sent me. Oh, maybe you can see that better. She sent that to me in the bag, and this is from the Desert Stream, which she is new to me, and I really love her stuff. So the yarn that I have, a contrast color that I have, is from Dream in Color yarn, and that is in the color Firebird. And that is actually 70% superwash merino, 20% cashmere, and 10% nylon. So it's an MCN. And the main color here is the Yarnbrary, which is cute. And here is the name of the yarn, which is the author's Montgomery. And this is on their biography sock, which is an 85% superwash merino and a 15% nylon. Like to count out the cuff. I like to count it out with my row counter. Good golly, Rachel. So this one is just the cutest little sheep. That's the behind. And then is the front. Can you see that good? The lighting isn't the best, is it? That's the front. And the behind has a little funny tail at the bottom, a little fluffy tail. And that is by Twice Sheared Sheep. First, I am using my 9-inch circular Chagu needles because that's how I roll. The pattern on that one is by the Crazy Sock Lady. That is Whispers in the Wind is the name of that pattern. My next works in progress, which I haven't done much on these because I was trying to get my other knits done, but I know I've done a little bit since I showed you last, so I'm going to have to put a progress keeper on here, which I have not done. And here is how far I've gotten on this. It's just vanilla knit, and I have a 2x2 rib at the top, and this is 20 rounds, and so far I only have about possibly 30 on the leg, and we'll see how far I get on that. And I am a team cuff down girl. I am team cuff down all the way. I've tried the toe up socks. I'm okay at it, but where I lack is bind off on the cuffs. I've tried different bind offs, and they are either too tight or they're too wonky. So I just need to practice, I guess. Maybe I just feel more comfortable doing the Kitchener stitch than the bind off. And let's see what else. So as soon as I finish that the socks for the twin Whispers in the Wind socks, then I'm going to actually start on my Leo and Roxy anniversary socks. So this is the pattern. This is what it's going to look like. And I got these from the Yarnbrary truck in Kentucky. It was the Kentucky Fiber Festival that they have every year. And I went there in 2023. So this is not the yarn that comes with it. This is just one that I had because I did mine in the green. And this is the black and white marled. That's going to be the main color. And I chose the red burnt orange color for my husband. And I have enough white to finish his off. And that is the yarn that came in it, except for the other mini. And I don't know where I got that from. I apologize. That's just one of my mini different scrap yarns that I have. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. And the bag that I have it in, I know it looks Christmassy. This is actually from Chrissy Archer Designs. That pair is for my husband. This pair is for me because I got this yarn for my birthday. And this is the Zodiac Collection by Freckled Whimsy. And this one is Aquarius because I'm an Aquarian. And it is on her Serendipity base. And then I just chose this mini to go along with it. And I don't remember where I got the mini from because I did not have a band on it. The bag that I have it in is One Woman Fibers. And this is one of their lollipop bags that they have. There's a pocket in front. Then it is a drawstring. And it even has 2 handles, so that you can carry it around that way. And that actually came in one of their subscription boxes. I have a lot of their bags, as you can tell, which actually reminds me, this is actually where I met them. I was the winner of one of their first, was it the first year you guys did this? This is the second year. I don't quite remember, but I know that I was a winner, and they have a social, an ice cream social every summer. And this is one of the bags that I actually won from them. I found it when I was cleaning up my yarn room. Okay, and then the next one that I'm going to start is, which I haven't decided on the pattern for my striped socks yet. And these are actually going to be for my husband. This is from Leading in fibers. I don't remember the colors. I may have their yarn band somewhere, or I might be able to look it up online to see what they were. I got these from the 2023 SSK here in Nashville, along with this bag that I got. And I'll have to link it below because I don't remember the name of the company. I'll have to look it up. But they were right inside the door, and I just thought this was cute. And I actually got this little DPN holder, which I hold some of my other stuff in there other than DPNs. So I got both of those because it had coffee on it. I thought it was really cute. And those are for my husband. I have many more that I'm going to try and start on. For summer sock camp, I'm hoping to get 10 pair in. I'm a little behind because I only have one so far, but right now I have time to actually work on that. I am also going to try and work on the staple tee cowl. Okay, so this is by the Whimsical You, and this is actually in her delightful sock base. This is called Snowbird, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. It is a 4-ply fingering sock weight, and I just love these colors. And this is actually going to be my staple tee that I'm going to knit. And this pattern, you can use any size, any weight. You can use any weight of yarn. You can have any weight of gauge, and you can have any body type. The measurements that she does on this is great, and you can watch her on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all those places. She actually explains of the measurements that she has. She does it around your head, around your neck. She does from up here down to like your armpit, and that gives the perfect raglan of what you'll need. She does the around the arm so that you have the perfect upper arm measurement, and she does the full bust and the hip, and that way if the hip is bigger than the full bust, then you know that the fit will actually work out well going down, so it's not too boxy or not too thin in between, depending on your body type. Formulas in there, so once you actually do your gauge swatch and you put in the type of yarn that you have, you put all that information in, and it calculates everything for you. So it gives you a step-by-step of what you'll be doing, where your increases are going to be, where your decreases are going to be. It's perfect. Hell, it has already started, but she's actually, today is the day that she's doing her gauge swatch with everybody. Once you sign up, which is a free sign up, once you sign up for the cowl, it gives you links to her YouTube videos, and you can go back and you can watch the different ones that she has of going over the pattern, going over the gauge swatch, and then she has other ones leading up till the very end. It's a great idea. I love the concept of it. There's so many makers out there, and it's unintentional, don't get me wrong, but there's so many out there that, oh, I love that sweater, I love that sweater, but then when I knit it, it doesn't fit me right because it was meant for their style. Even though it looks great and it looks great on them, it doesn't mean it looks great on me or Frederica. It doesn't matter who you are or what you are. You can make it to fit you without having to do all the math and all the calculations. And so I think it's a great idea, a great concept, and I'm hoping that a lot of other designers can take something like this into consideration. It may be harder to do with cable or lace work or anything like that in there. Give it a look. Her name is Jeanette, and it is the New Wave Knitting. She's great. She's a very, very nice person. I believe that is all I have for you. So like and subscribe, and give me a thumbs up, and